Goma, Gisenyi, Ruwengeri. These cities and the towns around the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda share one incredible thing in common. They live next to some of the craziest currents. Oops, sorry, wrong script. I meant to say, they live next to 8 of Mother Nature's wildest beasts, the Virunga Mountains. These are 8 colossal volcano mountains, part of the Albertine Rift Mountains, nestled between Lake Edward and Lake Kivu in East Africa. They stand tall, reaching elevation between 10,000 and 14,000 feet. But don't let their towering beauty fool you. There's a danger lurking within. Most of the cities near these mountains have enjoyed relatively peaceful coexistence. But there's one city that might occasionally wish it were located somewhere else: Goma City. You might think the tallest mountains will be the most dangerous, but in the Virunga Mountain, it's the shortest one. You need to watch out. Mount Nyiragongo and Mount Nyamuragira. These two are responsible for 40% of Africa's historical volcano eruptions, making them the most dangerous mountains in East Africa. Buckle up as we explore these fiery giants. We're starting our journey at Goma International Airport, which we've covered before, link in the description. Today's ride is ready with the towering Mount Nyiragongo in the background. Let's take off. Mount Nyiragongo and Mount Nyamuragira are the only active volcanoes in the Virunga range. The others are dormant for now. The destruction these two have caused is legendary, with one of them even earning the title of Africa's most active volcano. The Virunga Mountains were first discovered by Europeans in 1894 by Gustav Adolf von Gotzen. The indigenous people living nearby were terrified of two mountains, Nyiragongo and Nyamuragira. The locals named the entire range Ibirunga, which in Rwanda's Kinyarwanda language means volcanoes. But as Europeans often did, they mispronounced it, and that's how we ended up with the name Virunga. The name stuck, and today it even graces the park as Virunga National Park. Now that you know where the names came from, let's dive deeper into just how dangerous these mountains really are. Mount Nyamuragira. Our first stop is Mount Nyamuragira, also known as Nyamuragira. This beast is ranked as Africa's most active volcano, having erupted more than 40 times since 1885. It sits 25 kilometers north of Goma and is classified as a shield volcano due to its broad shield-like shape, covering an area of 1,500 square kilometers and reaching heights of 10,031 feet. Nyamuragira is notorious for releasing a large portion of the sulfur dioxide that volcanoes pump into the atmosphere. Its frequent eruptions, mostly recent in 2010 and 2011, have sent lava flows stretching 25 to 35 kilometers from the volcano's center. A lava lake is present as of 2021, and it's anyone's guess when it might erupt again. The name Nyamuragira comes from the Kinyarwanda word Kuragira Nyamu, which means a herd of animals. Somehow over time, Kuragira Nyamu merged into Nyamuragira, perhaps due to the Europeans' knack for twisting Africans' names. Next up, let's head to our second stop, Mount Nyiragongo. Though not as active as Nyamuragira, Mount Nyiragongo is equally, if not more, destructive. This stratovolcano, standing 11,400 feet tall and located about 12 kilometers north of Goma, is infamous for its deadly eruption. Its lava lake is one of the most voluminous in recent history, and its lava flows are unusually fast, racing downhill at speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour. Nyiragongo's 1977, 2002, and 2021 eruptions have been particularly devastating, with the 2002 eruption killing 245 people, destroying half of Goma's airport and flattening countless homes. Nyiragongo has erupted at least 34 times since 1882, making it a constant threat to the region. Due to its destructive potential and proximity to dense populated areas, Nyiragongo is classified as one of the decade volcanoes. a group of volcanoes that are studied closely due to their potential of significant eruptions. As for the name's origin, it's likely rooted in Kinyarwanda as well, though the exact meaning remains a mystery. And there you have it, the two most dangerous mountains in East Africa. If you're brave enough, you might even consider visiting them, but be warned, between the region's instability, the potential for extortions, and the ever-present risk of sudden eruption, it's not a trip for the faint-hearted. One last thing, this video was brought to you by this channel, Fly with Just, where you fly with me, Jonathan. If this is your first time here, then you are welcome. We dive into everything aviation related, investigating fascinating places like the Virunga Mountains, which directly impact nearby airports like Goma International Airport. If you haven't heard of Goma International Airport yet, then please check out the video on your screen right now. By the way, do you know what aviator's six-pack is? Yes, six-packs. Then please, I recommend that you check out my video on your screen. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button so YouTube does its thing. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.